When I got to high school, I found my identity in the outdoors, and it became a huge part of me, and that started with skiing. And then with skiing, that just created a catalyst of wanting to be outside, wanting to travel more, and naturally motorcycles fit into that formula perfectly. And once I got my first bike, I never looked back on the road. Once I graduated high school, it's definitely been just taking things day by day. I knew that pursuing happiness was a better route than pursuing security. Many nights, were spent wide awake wondering how I was gonna feed myself the next day. But I trusted the process, and I knew that it was worth it, and I would figure it out. As long as I worked hard and was a good person, things would come. And it was a lot of pressure because, especially when everyone started graduating from college, I was, I had $10 in my bank account and I didn't know where I was going. And, there's no money in professional skiing and I wasn't good enough, but I just kept doing it and kept doing it. And finally was able to make it my life and broke through and got the sponsors and was able to live the life that I had worked so hard for and truly wanted. And that reward was amazing that it bounced into all my other pursuits. So then it was like, well, I can do this with outdoors. And now it's, I want to do this with motorcycles. When you have a passion, you don't let anyone tell you no. And you make it work and you make it happen. And that's what's happening now. And that open road is calling me, and I'm continuing to go down it and make it work, regardless of what happens. As long as I have my motorcycle next to me, I know I'll be fine. One thing I always do is I check in with myself, and I ask a fairly morbid question, but it's, if I died today, would I be happy with what I've done? And up until this point, every time it's yes.